Welcome to the Sanctuary Podcast. Angel Deer is a medicine man and offers his work on sacred land through shamanic healing, energy healing, sound healing, breath work, plant medicine, and workshops and events. The Sanctuary is a community for all those who seek healing, transformation, ancient wisdom, and a place to come together to create a new way of living and relating. This is the Sanctuary Podcast, and this is Angel Deer.
So good evening, everyone, and welcome from all those beautiful places all around the world, and joining for our meditation this evening here, but I've seen some people from Australia, so it's morning for you. And inviting you to close your eyes. To close your eyes and to connect with your body through your breath. So just letting your natural breath coming in and out. And checking in, meaning looking for what's alive right now in your body. What are the sensations? Many sensations are possible. Maybe some tingling, some energy moving, some tensions. Checking with your chest, your solar plexus, your belly. Maybe your head is buzzing because you had a busy day. And inviting you to drop in your body all the way into your pelvis. Feeling your ground, your tailbone, the end of your spine. This physical body that carries this life, that carries our spirit, that carries our emotion, and that carries our memories. Knowing that the body is a manifestation of the Creator. It's a divine physical manifestation of creation. And within that body is the access into the realms of spirit. Allowing ourselves to recognize that we carry wisdom, we carry knowledge, we carry connection. Feeling your heart center, maybe putting a hand on your heart and feeling your chest, the warmth of the chest, that hearts, that beats, your own drum inside your chest, beating the ceremony of your life. Acknowledging this presence. Maybe it's tenderness with all the emotions that are moving at the moment for you. It's willingness to know, to give, and to receive. Opening this meditation with a prayer. Calling all the spirits, all our guides, spirits from above and below, spirits from all the directions, Creator, Great Mystery. We pray as we're getting ready to journey, to meditate, be present with your wisdom, with your magic, with your support, with your prayers. Taking a comfortable position, opening your chest, maybe letting your hand rest on your lap or next to your body. And imagining that you are sitting in a big forest at the middle of the jungle, rich with life, with trees and plants, animals, insects, lichens, mushrooms, water, wind, all of life in perfect order, and you sitting, connecting to all the directions. Listening. What is present in my heart right now? What is my intention? What is my prayer? How alive is my prayer right now? And bringing that intention and that prayer into the space. As your deepest calling, your deepest wish, your deepest manifestation of creation. Calling the great spirit of the East, the grandmothers and the grandfathers, our ancestors, that dwells in the direction of the sunrise, the direction of the fire. Calling grandfather fire, Taita Inti, the sun, the creator of life on earth, this fire that birthed the universe, the same fire that is in our bodies, keeping us warm, keeping us alive. Grandfather Fire, we call you. We remember you. We pray with you, asking you to open your prayer of gratitude. We thank you for bringing that prayer, reminding us of this first prayer in the morning as we rise, always thanking for this new day, for this life, for this body. Visualize the fire, a beautiful wood fire, burning next to you. Listen to the fire. The cracking of the woods, the life the trees are giving for the fire. The fire brings light into every part of our body. So we can see what needs to be seen. We can bring deeper light as we settle down, as we slow down in our lives. We can see the shadows of the fire dancing, shadows, dancing with the light, connected to each other, reminding us that there is no duality in the world of spirit. What message has the fire for me? What do I see more clearly? What changes are necessary in my life? How do I want to live this life? Letting the fire bring its answer. With gratitude, the prayer carried by the fire. Who am I, Grandfather Fire? Who am I? Show me the way. Show me the home. Show me everything I need to see to live that life with gratitude. Can I see? Can I use my fire to see more clearly? Can I carry this prayer of gratitude in the same way as you do, Grandfather? Feeling that warmth in my body, my own fire in every cell of my body, alive, burning, lighting the way. I sit in the forest, receiving wisdom. Nature is undisrupted by what is happening. Nature is healing. She's showing us the way. She's calling us into our womb, into our core. Hearing the sound of the river, the waters that are running into the forest. Those wide waters calling the grandfathers and the grandmothers of the West. Grandmother water. You carry that wisdom for us, grandmother. You carry the prayer of clarity, the clear water, the clean water, my own water. Am my water clear? Do I carry that prayer? Or do I carry confusion? Grandmother, we call you. May we flow like the great river. May we feel you into our body. May we trust. May we let go. Thank you, Grandmother, for bringing this beautiful prayer of clarity. Show me in my life that clarity, so I can be as clear as you, as free as you, as wise as you. Let's connect to the river and her wisdom. What is her message for our life? What do I need to let go? Where do I need to bring flow? Where is my freedom? May I see my clear reflection in the water as I look in it. Who am I, Grandmother? Who am I? Show me the way. Help me remember. Wash away what doesn't belong in me anymore. Wash away what doesn't serve me anymore. Wash away my fear, my anxiety. May I trust like you do and keep flowing, free. Wash me, clear me. May I remember this wisdom of the waters, the water that flow inside my body, in my veins, reminding myself that I was born in the waters, in the sacred waters of the womb. Reminding myself that all of creation was born into the waters a very long time ago. The sacredness of the waters, the sacredness of my water. May I keep my water clear. May I keep my water clean, so I can see my own reflection and remember the prayer of clarity that's carried by the waters. Remembering the vibration and the memory of the waters. Carried by the great ocean. May I see clearly as a great eagle flying high above the water, seeing the whole landscape of my life, seeing others with clarity, not being entangled into small details, seeing far and beyond the horizon, as the eagle sees the world. Gently, the breeze rise, the wind, grandfather wind. The wind of my breath, that one breath that connects us all. Grandfather, oh, grandfather wind, we call you. Come with your prayer, your beautiful prayer of unity, uniting every being with each other's. One breath for the trees, one breath for the animals. The same breath. Thank you, grandfather, for carrying this beautiful prayer of unity, reminding us that there is no others, reminding us that this life was never about us, always about the others. In the wind, I call my ancestors, my parents, my grandparents, my great-great-grandparents, the 7 generations that came before me. I carry their wisdom inside me, in my DNA. Guide us, ancestors. Remind us how to walk this life together. Show us the way. May I hear your prayer through the wind. May my prayer be carried to the Creator and to you. Feeling my wind, my breath moving in my body. Opening my breath for all my relations. May all my relations breathe freely. May they find their breath. May they find their prayer. Unity through one breath. I open my heart enough to receive the prayer of my ancestor, of the wind, grandfather wind. What is your message for me? Where do I see separation? Where can I see unity? May the wind of my ego be blown away by you, so the wind of my breath can connect to everyone and everything. Open your chest, open your lungs. Let the wind come in and teach and guide.
unity, one breath. Let the wind open all of your body. Let the breath go deep into your body. May I experience this prayer carried by the wind. May I experience unity in my life, within me, around me. May all my relations experience unity. Surrounded by the elements, surrounded within and without by the fires, the water, the wind, sitting in my heart in the forest, surrounded by the grandmothers and the grandfather that came before me, our oldest teachers, the fire, the water, the wind, and the earth below me. Grandmother, the mother of all mother, beneath us, sacred land, the land of my ancestor, the wild land of the world. Grandmother, we call you. We call you. We call your prayer of unconditional love that you carry so beautifully, teaching us how to give without expecting anything in return, giving us the beauty around us, our food, our waters, our relations, all our relations. In the wide forest, I remember you. I feel you. I see you. I love you. Grandmother, thank you for your prayer. Thank you for showing us the way. Thank you for reminding us who am I, grandmother? Who am I? How can I walk your prayer with beauty? Beauty around me, beauty below me, beauty above me, beauty within me. My body is made of your wisdom. Open my heart so I can experience your prayer of unconditional love. May I experience this prayer with myself and with all my relations. Sending my intention, my prayer to the Mother. Sending my prayer and my intention to all my relations. And listening to their guidance. Grandmother, grandfather, grandmothers, grandfathers, we are here with you, praying, breathing, present. Is a message coming from her, from the waters, from the trees or the animals, the birds or the wind? Surrendering anything that needs to go. Opening for wisdom. Remembering, who am I? Who am I? Can I hear the call? Can I hear the prayer? Can I hear my prayer? Gratitude, clarity, unity, and love. Gratitude, clarity, unity, and love. May I pray like the grandmothers and the grandfathers. May I weave everything together. Help us, grandmother spider, to weave all the pieces together. The pieces of my life, the pieces of the world, so I can see your perfect tapestry. I can see the connection between all. Weave, Grandmother Spider, weave. May I learn your wisdom. May I weave my life in the same way. Thank you, Grandmother Spider. You are so patient. May we have patience with ourselves and the world. May we trust the weaving. May we trust the prayers. In that reflection of all, may I remember myself. May I answer the question, who am I? Who am I? In the sweet silence of the heart are all the answers. All the clarity that we are seeking. May I let my water, my fire, my wind, and my earth guide me. May I let them remind myself of my prayers. Feeling their presence in my body. In perfect order, in perfect harmony. I am the reflection of the Creator, the reflection of all the grandmothers and grandfathers. Nothing less, nothing more. Thank you, Creator. Thank you. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my body. Thank you for my mind, my emotions. Thank you for my heart. Great mystery. We thank you. We feel your sweet presence everywhere we look. May we keep remembering. May we keep listening. Thank you, grandmothers. Thank you, grandfathers. Thank you for your guidance, your wisdom, your protection, your prayers. We love you so much. We are home with you. We remember who we are. Thank you. Thank you, Creator. Gently feeling your body and your breath moving your chest. Thanking your own spirits, your own guides, your own body and heart for this journey. Putting your hands on your heart. Feeling its warmth. Feeling your own drum. Beating the rhythm of your life. And when you're ready, you can make a gentle bow with your hands in front of your head or your chest. Blessing all the spirits and blessing yourself. A prayer that's reflected back at you. The immense gift of being alive. And gently opening your eyes, feeling the ground below you, your land, looking at the room around, your home. And gently coming back together. Thank you for journeying together, for meditating together. I want to invite if a few of you feel like sharing, if there is any beauty, wisdom, medicine that came of your journey. So I've removed the muting, so you can just unmute yourself. Sorry, that's what I mean. And speak and introduce yourself. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Becca from Sydney.
Hi, Becca.
Hi, thank you. That was so beautiful. It was unexpected in my very busy day, and you're right, it's morning here in Sydney. But I have a dedicated healing room, which I've decided this is where I'd like to do my meditations. And I'm deeply grateful for the journey that you just allowed me to go on with everyone here, knowing that we are connected throughout the world. And I just want to say thank you for that beautiful gift. And I do hope we can do this regularly, because with our collective hearts and collective minds, we can bring more peace and love into this world. So I thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, we do that every week. So you can come back Thursday next week, where we're doing that weekly at the moment. I just have to put it on the website. It's going to be put later today or tomorrow. So yeah, every week we can connect together. You're right. It's beautiful to do that together.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Does anybody else wants to share?
Hi.
Hi, Bianca, is that it?
Hi. Thank you again. I joined you as well last week on Saturday. And just an experience that I wanted to share and a question that I had. As we went through the breathwork ceremony on Saturday, something that came so strongly to me was the spider.
Uh-huh.
And in my life, in so many ways, I have been a weaver. with physical crafts and with things, and the way that I see the world, and I've always seen the world, is connections.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I do, and it's funny. I said out loud right before you said it as well, the spider, and it's something that continues to come to me. And so I'm wondering, with that continuing to come, how can I sit with that, or how can I honor that most right now?
Well, the best is always to ask the spider. And so I invite you. I said that to a client a few days ago, and she was like, "Oh, I hate spider." But I say you can bring her in your prayer, in your meditation. And if you do that with heart, which I'm sure you do, you will see she will start teaching you. Spider has been a great messenger for me and a great guide a few years ago. And she was teaching me patience and showing me how she has faith. Like she's the animal, she told me, that have the most faith in the Creator. Because she said to me, I weave my web and I wait. I know I'm going to get my food. I know I'm going to get everything I need. So she sits in silence without moving. She's a great meditator. She's good for meditation also, because she can just sit there. And also, the spider have all those eyes. She has, I think, 4 pair of eyes or 3 pair of eyes. I don't know. And so she's able to see everything. So she has this capacity to see all there is at one moment. She doesn't need to turn around to move. And so we can call always, when shamanically we connect to animals, when we do that for many days, and they start coming because they love us, because they want to teach us. They don't have ego. The tree doesn't have ego. The wind doesn't have ego. The spider doesn't have ego. They perfectly align what we say with their prayer. And because their prayer is so pure, when I send my prayer to them, their prayer and mine connect. And when they touch, that's when the wisdom is received. The only thing we have to do is pointing our prayer, because we don't point our prayer very well usually. Our prayer is this one day, and 10 minutes later is this. And when I say prayer, I mean it's what you say, what you do in your life. That's your prayer. It's not just sitting and praying. Everything we do is our prayer. The tree is always in their prayer. The spider is always in their prayer. But when I can point my prayer very clearly towards her, I say her because in French, it's spider is feminine. So when I point my prayer towards her, I can receive her prayer. And it's all a reflection. So invite her in your prayer, invite her in your meditation. Because if she's showing up like that, and it clicked for you, it means she has some wisdom for you. It's always better than reading online about spirit animals and what does a spider mean. I always recommend people not do that. Don't give your power away to someone else. Not to me, not to anybody else. You have the wisdom and the capacity to find that medicine and connect your medicine with her medicine. And then you can have really a gem, a gift that comes out of it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sister. Does anybody else want to share something?
This is Ryan. I just wanted to share that this was very moving. This was very moving for me, and close the loop on an intention I set more than 1.5 years ago, and provided a tremendous amount of clarity on some things in my life. So,
that's beautiful.
It was unexpected, and just wanted to express my gratitude.
Oh, thank you so much, brother. Thank you for joining us, and hope to see you again next week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one more share. Anybody else? Or maybe a couple more. Let's until 8. Anybody else? Yes.
Hi. I'm saying a good morning from Bali. This is the first time I've used Zoom to connect, and it felt so nice. I've been very isolated with my life since January, just because of what's been going on. So it feels so nice to connect with everybody. And when you were saying, who am I? I just could hear the voice of I am Great Spirit. And it just felt very, very, very powerful. And yeah, I just feel like I've connected to something that maybe I've not been able to for a while. So thank you.
Blessing, sister.
Thank you.
Thank you for reminding us of that. All the love to the Bali community. I love this place. I've been there many times.
It's beautiful.
A lot of good friends there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'll reconnect again, but I'm just super, super grateful for this. It's given me an awful lot. Thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, one last share. Does anybody else wants to share some of their medicine, the gift, or their clarity?
I can share.
Yes. Hi, Nicole.
Hello. Firstly, thank you so much. Your cohesion and coherence in these times is an absolute blessing and an inspiration. Going through the elements like that is such a beautiful reminder of what continues to be there for us in each and every moment. That, nature hasn't disappeared. The vital elements of being here and having this experience of life have not disappeared. And it's easy with everything that's going on around us to forget these simple blessings that are there for us and all that we can learn from them. An absolute delight, just looking outside, seeing the leaf move in the wind reminding me of my breath, seeing the sun lighting everything up, reminding me that it's what's behind the energy that allows me to move and breathe. And it's so simple. An absolute delight. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. Yeah, I was talking with a Native American elder a few days ago, and that lives on a reservation. She's Lakota, and here lives on a reservation in the US. And she was telling me that it's very important at the moment to pray with the fires and the waters. Those are two big elements that we need when we go through this moment in time, because the fire helps burn. And obviously we have fever when we have an infection or a virus, and that's what the body is trying to do. The body is trying to rise our fire. And the older we get, the less our fever is raised naturally, the less our fire is strong. That's why babies and little kids have very high fever one night, and then in the morning they kind of a bit stoned and they just feel better because they can raise their fire very quickly. So she said, if you're feeling not well, make a fire and sit very close to it, and then turn around and put your back to it and burn yourself on both sides really strong and sweat. And say, when you sweat, the waters are going to come out, the muddy waters. You boil water when you want sterile water, when you want clean water, you boil it. And we born it. We raised the first 9 months of our life in warm waters. So she said that she believes, the message she's getting is that we need to work a lot with our fires and our waters and sweat. So if you can do sweat lodge, if there's a sweat lodge around you, that's an old, very beautiful Native American practice, but you can do that on your own, by raising the temperature, going to a fire and sweating, so we can cleanse. It's always important to see what nature does and to use that as a guide. So nature right now, like you said, is going very well. The birds are back here, spring birds, the buds are coming out of the ground and the trees. So nature is thriving because nature cleans every year. The tree shed leaves and all of that. Well, we don't do those cleans. So she said, do some fasting, do some cleans. Right now, the earth is cleansing herself. So we need to be in harmony with the cycle of the earth. So do some cleansing, which could be fasting, which could be sweating. So we align our vibration, our prayer, with the prayer of the earth. And we can stay in the cycle. We can remember who we are. That's who we are. We're nature. We are nature. Even if we have computers and phones and clothing on. By the way, our phones are made from the earth. Our computer too. Our clothing. So let's take that image of nature, seeing what she does when something like that happens, and let's walk with her. That's the whole message of what's happening right now, I believe. We're called into reconnecting to those big cycles, reconnecting to that wisdom. And we can live a normal life. We don't have to live in the forest and be a shaman or anything. We can do that in our cities, in our apartments, and say, okay, right now, I need to do a cleanse. A bit of fasting, drink a lot of water, sit with a fire if we can do some fire somewhere, and use those prayers that are coming into us as we do that to align our prayer, to align our body with those prayers, so our body can stay healthy and in balance and in communion with nature. So thank you, sister, for your sharing and allowing me to kind of share what was coming up for me as you were sharing that. So really want to thank you, each and every one of you. If you have any questions, you can always email me. I always answer people's message. We do this meditation once a week, every Thursday night, evening here in New York. On Saturday, we are having a breath work. If you never experienced breath work, it's quite amazing. So it's an hour of music and deep breath. It's very cleansing for the body and very healing. We had over 100 people last week. So if you feel like joining, just join us on Saturday nights. And next week, we're going to have a shamanic ceremony online for 3 hours. It's going to be me and my partner, Samantha. And for 3 hours, we will be sharing wisdom, medicine songs, prayers, and some rituals with the fires and the water. And also we're bringing them as rituals. We have limited space. We only have a few spots left. So if you're interested to join the ceremony, it's Tuesday evening in a week. And breathwork, someone is asking what time. I believe it's 6 or 7 p.m. I think it's 7, but check on the website. So I want to thank you all so much. Thank you for your sharing. Thank you for your hearts and just your presence. And it's just been amazing. I love it. And stay home, stay healthy, take care of your bodies. Take good care of your bodies and spread your love to all your families and your communities and everybody that needs it. Sending all our prayers to all the people that need this prayer at the moment. Much, much love to everyone. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
You've been listening to the Sanctuary Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, we're a source of talks about spirituality, personal transformation, energy healing, shamanism, and earth-based practices. For more, visit thesanctuaryheal.com. On the website, you can find out about our events, our retreats, healing offering, our spiritual blog, and you can also register for the newsletter. Again, visit thesanctuaryheal.com. Till next time, this is the Sanctuary Podcast, and Angel Deer signing off.